unbeatable. I'll train until I meet my goal. If stakes are high, no, I won't fold, because I am unbeatable. We are unbeatable. We'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold, because we are unbeatable.
Hey friends, did you know that Unbeatable has a merch store now? It's live, the link is in the description below, be sure to check it out. Thanks, and enjoy the episode.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon!
Oh, God!
Hey, thank you for joining us on today's episode of Unbeatable. Oh, you slapped me in the face with that intro.
The guns were too strong!
Look, it was scary. It's scary. Anyway, for anyone who, again, this is 2 episodes in a row. If you're not a video podcast watcher, you should go to the YouTube and check it out every once in a while. Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to today's episode of Unbeatable. I believe we're having a pretty low stakes, chill episode today. As the players, I think, are just trying to uncover conspiracies going on in a city that may or may not be destroyed in like 2 days.
Yeah, that's low stakes. Super.
It's very low stakes. It's a little chilly.
It is chilly.
It's a little chilly. So at this point, I forgot what I was going to say because we got bitwised. We are currently heading further up the department store tower, as we've been doing for the last several episodes. Currently, we are headed from floor 12 to floor 13, also known as the Celadon Boutique. We have just received a security pad from a set of new Dynamo Grunts that Coryne may or may not have made a pact with the devil to get. DJ's only mildly worried about that.
I knew
you
where
guys,
that impulse came from. I should have known.
Please give me your climbing roll, Kenna.
Oh,
this
yes.
floor.
Oh,
Thank you very
immediate.
much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we ended off on. That's what we ended off on.
What time are we at? Is it 2?
You are currently... Oh, you know what? That's a great point, Matt, because the pad and everything would have pushed you guys over to 2 o'clock. Yep.
Okay,
That's a good
thank
point.
God. I did not roll high on my D12 at all.
What did you roll?
A 26. I rolled a 2 on my D12 and an 18 on my D20.
Oh,
You really made that seem like you were gonna fail, dog. you really made that like. I feel lied to, is what I feel like.
You know, and then my 5 badges and my 1 in athletics.
I really think that Kenna just lied to us, is what happened.
Athletes.
Yeah, I really
what,
think
are
that's
notorious liars? What?
Yeah.
I mean,
Lance Armstrong said, "Yup."
This just.
Kenna's been on steroids the whole time, actually.
The whole time.
The whole
time.
That's why she opened the episode the way she did. That's just her roid rage. Oh
my God.
Hey, everybody, don't do that. It's not good for you.
Well, as you go up to the Celadon Boutique on the next floor, you find yourselves going through the elevator shaft, maybe overly muscular, maybe not, and you pop out into what seems like very opposite to the gallery. This is very open to the sort of skylight of that green-gray glow sort of coming in from the windows. And it's a really cute boutique. It's got all kinds of little like handcrafted outfits up on like little dolls. It's got like other art that's not like as hoity-toity as the boutique. As the gallery.
Like
it's got
artists?
like local artists. And honestly, they really focus on sort of the local vibe. Like you can see now that all of the different outfits, like they'll say like the like small time city designer that made them sort of vibe. It's really cute. It's also trash to shit and very fucked up. As you guys look around, you see that there are massive scorch marks across half of the outfits. You can see that there are like cratering cracks in the floor and ceiling, and one of the windows has been busted out entirely. It seems like at some point there was some sort of fight that happened here, that taking a momentary sort of thought on it, like feeling the vibe of the air, feeling like how cold it is in the room, it's been at least hours, if not days, since this fight happened.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Like minimum hours and probably longer, but you couldn't confirm that.
Coryne is immediately flashing to Salma on the Murkrow and worried about Kyle's team.
Yeah. You've not heard back from Kyle's team because you guys don't have your own radio, so there's no real way for you to keep contact with. Since you head off from them.
looking out the window, visibility's still ass.
I mean, yeah, and as you get higher, it's going to be more ass as you go.
Shit.
Because you're getting deeper into the storm. And there is that moment where you walk over to the broken window and you sort of like look down, and like there's a bridge like 4 or 5 stories below you. You just can't see it.
Ooh.
And it's definitely one of those things of you feel a little twinge in your soul because you're like, I have no knowledge as to whether or not they're safe or not, but I feel something's wrong in my heart.
Oh no. Why would you do that to me? Oh no.
This could just be psychosis. This could be something real. You don't know.
Can I look for signs of their Pokemon? That this could have been their Pokemon with like their moves.
I'm
or
not going to
anything?
make you roll. There's nothing you could see through this.
And there's no signs in like the battle marks either that I would be like, oh.
No,
that could've
these
been a move
these
from.
battle marks definitely you can feel would not have come from that. Like this battle is older than when you split off from them. Definitely, I'll give you that one. You feel it in your heart.
Shit.
Something's wrong, but you don't know what it is.
Maybe
Okay.
Kyle is a rocket. Just kidding.
Don't say that.
Kyle's been a bad
Don't
guy
say
the
that.
whole time.
The
He
whole
actually-
time.
The moment you fucked up the door on his gym, he joined up. That was his
Fuck
reason.
yourself, Kyle.
He did it. He was like, nah, the recruiters got me. I hate these guys.
Okay. Damn.
Oh, can somebody please roll me a d20? I totally forgot to ask.
Matt, do you want it, or do you want me to?
I think, Torie, you're the most recent one who needs to roll it. I think Matt rolled the 20 last time.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, because you guys have only gone up
19.
2 floors. 19, 1 off, dog.
Oh my
All
god.
right. Because it reset to 20 after that last one. Oh, there we go. All right.
On the wall that I think the cables would be going up, are there like vents? Or like already wall openings? Or would I have to make one to get to where I think wires would be?
No, the wall that wires would be running through would be the wall with access panels and similar infrastructure already built in. You could, with some time spent, find it pretty okay.
Okay. I'm not that worried about it. It's just one of those
Okay.
things where like, when we cut the cord, if we can go into walls in a way that's not obvious and then chunk out, so it's harder for them to even find where it's missing.
Interesting. I think you could do that on either of the 2 floors you've thought about doing it, where you could open up an access panel, have Richter like 3 or 4 feet of wire, pop the panel, and then just try and yoink yourself out. You could probably do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything. Is there anything in the boutique that we need to search for? I mean, the fact that there's a battle here, it's good to know that there's like a glass opening, but not that I necessarily want to take it as Coryne is still standing. Not like right up on the edge, but like.
Speaking of, I will feed Fender a berry to get the
Re-up his
back
teleport.
up.
Heard. Okay. You can always go up to the next floor. Remember, guys, this is a giant building. Not every floor is going to have things that necessarily benefit or hurt you.
Right.
Could I scrounge for materials? For like sewing materials and stuff?
The boutique, absolutely. And you know
Yeah.
what? Roll a d20 and tell me if you roll a 10 or higher.
I sure did. I rolled an 11.
Not only would you be able to look for materials, I think that because this is one of those, like, sections and stalls sort of thing, I think more than likely one of the local artists who's been here doing stuff would have left, like, full-on sewing, like, materials and, like, needles and threads. And,
Like they would have been working in the back room and...
Absolutely sort
Okay.
of vibe. Yeah, or, like, maybe not
Okay.
even, maybe, like, live appearances. Like, you see, like, a section where, like, a chair could be where somebody could be, like, running a workshop sort of vibe.
Maybe
Okay.
they have like
That's-
pre-made kits, like my embroidery
Yeah,
kit.
that would go crazy. That would go. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense for this kind of area. I would allow that. That makes sense for what this is.
Cute.
Okay,
Alright.
then I would want to look for like a patch kit, like if there's... Because we've seen like patches sewn onto these guys' uniforms, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd want to look for a patch kit and not necessarily use the patches, but take the materials from that, because you might need special needles and special
right,
thread. Like you might need stronger material to poke through a patch.
If at
So I'll
some point
take
patches
those.
come up, you will not need to make a roll. Just remember that, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah, there's
I don't know how helpful that's gonna be, but
We're gonna find like an Ursa Luna named Patches, and you're gonna be like, you said I wouldn't have to make a roll.
I will keep that. I'm gonna keep that locked away right here.
Locked away right here.
Like the way we're here.
Like
Okay,
right here.
I am still gonna message you
Yeah, are you messaging me privately or in your character channel?
in the character channel.
Okay, heard.
Would we like to kind of skip and just go straight up to the climb zone?
Okay. Remember, whenever you skip floors, difficulty goes up a little bit.
Is it
For your
possible
climbing roll.
between the boutique and the clothing store, there's like a escalator that would connect these two similar clothing-esque things? Because sometimes stores have those.
Ooh, this is a great one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll a d20, and on a roll of a 5 or higher, I'll say yes. That is a 17. I will say yes. There's an escalator that is currently off, but it is a staircase that'll go up.
Let's
Because
see.
that makes a lot of sense to me.
Great.
Making a lot of sense. So you can go up to the clothing store with no roll, or you can go up to climb zone with a difficult roll.
Let's go to the clothing store.
Okay. I mean, I gotta get another d20 roll then from I think Kenna, you're due.
No, I was really hoping you were gonna.
I think Kenna, you're due. I think it went Kenna, Matt, Torie. So I think you're due.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 15 or higher.
Why would you say that?
Just don't roll a 15 or higher. It's that easy. Just don't roll a 15 or higher.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so now the difficulty's time. Good to know.
What do you mean now the difficult? Oh, it goes down by
Because it
5.
went down by another 5. Yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting, Torie. Using class abilities, what you've messaged me about very privately. Interesting.
What?
Interesting. When you guys take an hour of rest, that's when you can get that done. Okay. Yeah, because Torie
Okay.
has a can you, if you want to reiterate your class ability, you can let us know that you're working on something.
I do believe it takes longer than an hour, though, Aaron.
It takes time. Hurt.
It takes time.
All right.
But I at least want to start the process. So my second trainer archetype is Taylor, and my overworld ability, so my non-battle ability, is called Seems Legit, SEAMS, legit. You may use your materials to craft a number of non-berry held items equal to your training limit. These items, rather than their normal appearance, appear as costumes for your Pokemon to wear. Each item requires 4 hours to craft. If you would craft an item that exceeds your training limit, the oldest item ceases to function.
And
Yo.
Torie has texted me that she's working on some new stuff. It's good to know. Whenever you guys take, basically, because remember how we said you guys are gonna need minimum 4 hours rest every day.
Yeah.
Whenever you complete your next section of rest is when it'll be finished. It's gonna go crazy.
That's sick. Cool.
Goes crazy. Okay, so with that knowledge, we are now gonna go up to the other store where you have rolled a 10, and of course it did not trigger the difficulty. Yes. So I will say, as you get up the little escalator staircase up to the clothing store, you hear the of a set of doors closing, of people entering the stairway from this area.
Oh, thank
You
God.
have just missed the previous rotation of guards. You've been very lucky when it comes to your guard rotations.
That's so scary.
Okay, let me Torie, can I get a D12 roll, please?
9.
9. Matt, can I get 2d6 rolls, please? And add them together.
9.
9? Okay. So, I'm actually going to say, Seth, you're going to be the one to note this first, because your bag starts to, like, move around, like, jumble around. You're like, tuk, 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 tuk. And then the top pops open, and you see Fender pop his head out and go, right, you? And he starts, like, looking around.
Okay. I hold the part of his. I pull him out of the bag, but I'm holding the part of his tail that's not the board, but not his body, just so that.
Oh,
he
the
can still
like
float.
wire bit, but you
yeah,
can like
just so I'm-
yeah. It's like a kid on a fucking leash, like
It's like
the
a dowsing rod, but it's
Yeah,
still
okay.
He's trying to smell. Where, boy? Tell
Yeah.
me, go.
and he starts like sniffing. Can you give me a special attack roll for him, please? No, he's not using an attack. It's just a stat.
Snack. Would that apply or no?
Yeah, if you fed him a special attack stat, it would snack. It would apply.
29.
29 is very efficient. So as you see Seth kind of like take a moment and pull Fender out of his bag, he grabs the Alolan Raichu by the tail, and you see very quickly Fender just starts to drift forward and is like a very quick dowsing rod, and he's like sniffing, he's like, right, and Seth, you're hearing him go, what the fuck, what are these guys doing here? And you're like you're moving through the racks of clothing, and eventually you get to like the like coat rack that's there. Like there's like a very heavy coat rack with like big minks and stuff on it, like these like big fluffy coats. And you see he kind of like pulls a little bit out of your grip. If you let him, it's sort of like a gentle, it's not like a rip away. To float above the rack. You yank him.
Get over
Yeah, he floats above the rack, and he looks down through the like circular hole, like because it's when you're a kid and you hide in the racks, how you can see above you because it's like a circular one. He's looking down through the hole and he's going, right, and you guys hear a chorus of Pichu from inside of the coat rack.
What are they doing?
Does anyone want to interact with this coat rack in any way? That's currently, you're seeing Fender have a conversation with these
Does
things
it sound like
that are
Pichus or Pikachus?
Pichus.
Cool. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll investigate as well.
Okay.
What are they doing in
You
there?
see a scrambled nest of ripped clothing, pieces of insulation board, and like random bits of paper that have all created this rat's nest, quite literally, in the center of these like coat area, as you see 9 Pichus all turn and look at you at once.
9
Hello, my children.
Give me a handling roll. Give me a handling roll.
Hello, my children.
Hello, my children.
Poke handling?
Yeah, give me a handling. Yeah. He's wow. Holy shit. It's 2 explosions.
34.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You see 9 Pichu go. Pichu.
Oh my god.
That.
One of their like fullest evolved form that is now special and different is floating above them. They're not doing it to you necessarily, Seth, but you've sort of instigated this thing of like these small Pichu have immediately sort of latched on to Fender as some form of authority figure to them.
I feel like if I have enough of them just hold on to my appendages, that's grounding enough, right? If something hits me and shocks me, they'll just absorb it.
Maybe. The problem is they famously leak electricity and will probably be shocking you the whole time they're on your body.
We'll put it on Richter.
Oh my
It'll
goodness.
be a terror type.
What are
Yeah,
why are they all
Why
here?
are you guys here? Why are they here?
Pichu. You see like one of the lead Pichu looks at Fender and starts like, Pichu.
Well, sir.
Pichu. Well, sir, what's happened is
Oh my
it's
god.
very cold. It's very cold outside, and we needed somewhere to stay. But on all the lower floors, there was a bunch of scary people that we ran away from. So now we're simply hiding in one of the larger racks where we can stay warm. We've been stealing food from below, but I'm sure it's okay because everyone just left it there.
From below?
Like way below. They're talking like they've been going
Like
down
the
floors
food
to like
court?
steal from the food
Oh my
court and then bring it back up
God.
here where it's safe.
Oh my god!
You guys have a way in the walls?
Pichu. And Fender goes like, right you. Oh, Pichu. And they're like very clear of like, yeah, they've been finding ways in and out of the walls.
Big space, small space.
Pichu. And like there's like 3 Pichu like line up to make like a rectangle to show you exactly how big. It's an event that could fit DJ and no one else that is human.
So
Oh
Richter couldn't
no.
Richter could fit. I'm talking human size stuff.
Oh.
That's the sort of thing. Yeah.
That's-
Richter could definitely fit because Richter's shorter than DJ.
DJ's like, I don't want to go in the walls.
fit.
I will if I gotta. I'll take one for the team.
Do we know what the type of cable is that we're looking for in the wall looks like?
Very heavy, highly insulated cord. It would be very easy to tell. Like once you've got the panel open, it's the thing of
Pichu.
it's going to be handling more
Pichu.
amperage and voltage than anything else.
Pichu. Trying to describe it to them. Try my best.
Interesting. As we described, you don't need to speak Pokespeak in order to talk to them, but you
Still like to
can.
try.
So it still gets it across because Pokemon understand intention, not words. The Pichu with how well you've rolled on handling and how like much you've just rolled up at this point and immediately like have them, yeah, they could help you find the wire pretty easily.
Sick.
This is not where I expected this episode to go, guys. Random tables go crazy. Random tables go crazy.
I like it.
I don't know, but I didn't expect the auto succeeds to go so hard.
Oh my god. You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be the best way. Because they are safe here, but are they?
I'm gonna have because Seth is busy doing this. I'm gonna have DJ and Coryne both just make me an education roll, please.
Education roll.
Yeah,
Just straight up.
straight education. Just straight education.
Okay.
Actually, add your technology points.
14. 14. How many?
15.
Help
You
me.
have 2, I believe.
Thank you. I do. It is 15.
15.
Also 15.
Okay. It's kind of at a very similar moment as Seth is like talking about the wire and like speaking things through with these Pichu, which you get like a third of it based off of like motions and everything.
Sure.
And pantomiming. That both of you look at each other and go, "Oh fuck, we definitely cannot let the new Dynamo find out that there are a bunch of electric types in the building."
I was just thinking about that. They're going to use them to power their shit.
Oh, for sure. For
Does
sure.
that mean we have to take 9 Pichu with us?
So there's a really easy way I think we can get around that. Because if we capture Pokemon with full parties, they just go back to a box. Specifically one that's not in this area immediately.
That's true.
Looking at you, Arm of Justice.
Arm of
Also,
Justice!
if you convince them, you don't even need to make a roll.
Still fun to throw. Target practice, line them up, and be like, bing, 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 bing.
I mean, we could do that.
We have
That's
it.
really funny.
Corinne's going to be like, we could play a game. And she's going to look at Seth and be like, we could play a game where I throw a Pokeball at you, and then if you catch it and go inside, it teleports you somewhere really safe and warm.
In Poke Speech, I'm just saying, we can catch you and get you out of here because they're looking for electric.
So you're just being honest and not translating what she's saying at all.
I'll
That
still do
doesn't
the
require a
gesture.
handling roll.
Corinne's trying to be
Yeah,
really
yeah.
convincing.
Yeah, and Coryne, you have no idea that Seth is not saying at all what you're saying.
Right? Does that sound
And-
good?
But the Pichu
Guys-
do understand both of you,
God's
so
gonna keep
they're
it
like
fuck
looking
here.
back and forth.
He's angry.
Like, I'm gonna let me roll a thing real quick.
I say we have enough Pokemon, I think.
I
Off
don't know.
rip.
Yeah, I have 20 Pokeballs. Yeah, we're fine.
Of the 9
that I
Pichu,
use them.
7 of them are like, that rips. Let's do it.
Okay. And the non-believers?
That's funny.
And the non-believers is the main leader Pichu, and then what looks like the like little lieutenant Pichu. Both seem to be like, Pichu.
Mark and Top
They look like
Brass,
uncomfortable at the
electric
idea of
version.
being caught.
You'll be released as soon as you want.
Pichu. And like very much the vibe of, we'll risk it here sort of vibe.
I look to Fender. Can you talk them through their stupid?
Right, you. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole
Right.
whole argument is a single right you. If you want, Seth, roll me a handling with an advantage from Fender, please. And actually take a second advantage from Coryne, who's also trying in her own way to assist here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
Ooh.
23 is pretty good. I think you get the lieutenant definitely,
It's rolling
but
great.
like the main Pichu's kind of like holding his ground. He's like Pichu. He's this
Start with
honestly.
I'm kidding. Honestly,
This
what?
honestly is the exact inverse of Fender and Always. This Pichu seems like really like dignified and like sticking to his morals and very like proper. And he's he's like, no, this is where I need to be, sort of vibes.
You'll be alone.
Of this-
What?
But they'll be safe, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so he's self-sacrificing. Hit him first with the Pokeball.
Okay, if you want to make a roll, Coryne, you can.
I will.
Okay, go for it. It's a rank 1, so yeah, go for it.
Oh my god.
He's like, I'll stand for my people. Your legs are
so
toothpicks.
funny.
Yeah.
You're never gonna believe this.
What did you roll?
Hang on.
What did
hang
you
on.
roll?
Hang on.
What
Wait.
did you
Wait.
roll?
Everyone shut up.
Wait.
Kenna's doing math. Everyone
Wait,
shut up.
No. No.
Not me pulling up the fucking catch rules so that I know what you're supposed to beat.
So, I rolled.
Oh, actually, you have to roll quite high. You actually have to roll quite high to get an uninjured Pokemon.
Wait, you rolled a 9?
Rolled a 9.
Did you
that's
add
not where I thought
both
that was
D20s
going.
went together?
It's
Or
a
did you add your extra die from your
Yep.
from your
Yep. I
triathlete
rolled a
physicality?
1 on my D20 and a 3
Okay.
on my D12
Uh-huh.
plus
Him.
my 5 badges is 9.
Oh shit. Okay.
about to get
First of all,
shocked as shit, y'all.
to catch a uninjured rank 1 Pokemon, you needed to roll an 18. Because by not being injured at all, it has a +2 to its roll. It's 15 plus the rank, so that's
Since
So
I didn't
it
capture but was
doubles.
hit with a blunt object, how is that?
so. So what happens here is, Coryne,
Double tap.
you did use your triathlete physicality, so you chucked it. The other, like, 8 of them all just kind of, like, part like the fucking Red Sea around the Pokeball as it's, like, going at the one guy who's like this, and it hits him dead in the chest. And you're... and he just
solar plexus.
His
goes
solar pokesis.
scrambling through the clothing store as the ball, like, the beam, like, zips onto him. The beam breaks before the ball can catch it, and that ball is expended, so that's gone now.
Okay.
We're down to 19 Pokeballs.
And you
Take your time.
Pichu! And you hear the sound of a
No.
scampering away little guy as he is now run away from this area. And now is wild in the building.
Unfortunate. Well,
The other 8 are
Guys.
kind of like,
he made a wrong choice. I don't know.
Pichu. They're looking a
Hop
little
in.
unsure.
There's a whole
Corinne
bunch of
sets the Pokeballs down in a line.
Yeah.
Just
Between
walks away.
Seth's bag full of Pokeballs and Corinne's Pokeballs,
Yeah. They're all
eight
Corinne.
of them.
Go to Corinne because I don't want them
Okay.
to go to the daycare.
Oh, go to the daycare so they can all stay together. Okay, yeah. So, Coryne, you now are the proud owner of 8 Pichu.
Actually, would it be better for them to go to the...
And I will say no one's currently working the Oak Lab at the moment.
Yeah, maybe do the other one then. Well, I'll take it.
Okay. So, Seth, you now own 8 Pichu. And there's one Lieutenant Pichu who is, or like Leader Pichu, who is
Rogue.
off having his own fucking day right now.
Bro is gonna defect to the other side and just get us killed because I accidentally beamed him with a Poke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So funny. Guys, DICE do weird shit to games. This is fucking awesome. This
sorry.
rips.
I feel really bad.
Yeah, and with that, I'm gonna mark off our time for that.
God, that's
Chew
so
in
funny.
the clothing store. That's crazy. What a crazy series of events to have happen.
What time
so
do you got?
you guys, currently we're going on to 2:30. So as you guys have gotten all the Pichu together, the clothing store seems like no one has come through on patrol. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot else here other than, like, DJ, if while they were doing this you wanted to put a half an hour towards you're working on your thing because you said you were working on it, then they really did that whole thing. So if you want to be like an eighth of the way done with what we just talked about, you can.
Okay.
But with that, the clothing store is done. I will say that you're going to need main stairwell to go up to Climb Zone or elevator. There is no, like, escalator up to Climb Zone.
Elevator.
Will they have shown us the route we needed to go to get in the walls?
You can absolutely have had the lieutenant one. Will show you the exact panels that you'll need to have opened, at least on this floor, and you assume it'll be mirrored on the rest of the floors. And as you pop open that panel, you feel the, like, sort of like a little bit of flux happening from the, like, sheer amount of voltage being forced through that. By the way, electricians, don't get mad at me. I don't understand how electricity works. Don't be mad at me when I say
If you
that's
can
what's
hear it,
happening.
it's not good. I mean,
It's not good. It's not supposed to be good. But
No, I mean,
I know
it's
that
fine.
I'm
Fine.
gonna missay
You'll hear
something.
the thrumming and humming, but
Yeah, so engineers, electricians, don't be mad at me. Torie,
Yeah,
don't be
suspend
mad
your
at me.
disbelief.
I'm not saying anything.
Torie, tell me after. Tell me
stop
after.
thinking.
I'll tell you after.
Okay, interesting. Anyway, what do you guys want to do next? You guys want to try staircase or elevator?
I'm down for either.
Interesting. I got to make a couple of rolls while you do that. Actually, Torie, you can make my rolls. Roll me 3 separate d20s, please.
Okay. I have
Yeah.
3 of them right here.
God.
And don't add them together. So give it to me
Is it
separately.
stairwell
tiny.
or what?
Stairwell
Yeah.
or elevator?
Because
Oh,
you're going up to the next floor to climb zone.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Elevator would be the
Word.
Stofio.
It's gonna be so funny when
I'm
Kenna
not
like
rolling that dice again.
fucking
Stop it.
ruins the
Stop it.
roll again, and she falls to her fucking death,
Stop
taking
it.
14 wounds. I told you it's a wound per fucking floor, dog.
Smooshed.
What's up? What's up, DJ?
I rolled a 2, a 15, and a 10.
2, 15, and 10. Nothing beat an 18.
What
which
order
good.
is the best order to put them in? I can put them in a different order.
No, it's fine. It's not about
Like
order.
15
It was I'm
to
checking
10,
something.
15, 10 to 10 to 15 to
Okay.
10.
That was not terrible for you guys, but it wasn't great either.
Okay, let's put them in a
li-
different
okay,
order then.
Let's roll for the elevator.
Okay,
Okay, that's
Coryne, what'd you
pretty
roll?
good. Hang on. I got
You rolled a
I
5, you die.
No, I rolled a 17 and a 7, and then that's 24 plus 5 is 29 plus 1 is 30.
Wow, where was
Thank
that
God, 'cause
5
she's
minutes
carrying
ago?
Not
Okay,
there.
with DJ on your back, you can easily get up to the climb
I
zone.
can be a backpack while
and-
you climb.
I will tell you guys right now, with climb zone, the elevator lets out here, but there is no elevator release for the second half of climb zone. So the next climbing up the elevator is going to be a 2-floor jump,
2 floors.
and that will
That
be
makes
more
sense.
difficult. If you decide to go through here. However, as you
We're
guys
in
pop
climb
out,
Ah, shit.
you find yourself in a mix of a rock climbing gym and a ropes course, as you find this like colorful room with fake rocks that have like blue and green and pink little like handholds. And you also have that moment where you pop out of the elevator. And can I please get a D20 roll from, I believe, Matt's next up.
I was gonna say that wasn't me.
7.
So, wow.
Good
Torie's
job.
really
Good
gonna
job.
trigger it on the next one. But as you step out, you hear the sound of like distant murmuring. Like there are people on this floor, but no one's in your immediate area. You do not have an encounter, but I'll let you know there are people in the climb zone park. And you hear the sounds of like scuffling, and like in the distance you hear, as you look to the sky. No, in the distance you
You hear Blay ready? Blay on?
like music of some kind. It sounds like a Bluetooth speaker maybe somewhere on this floor. And
Footloose
looking
warehouse
around, you
dancing.
see that there are a couple of like lights that have been propped up around certain areas that are deeper into like the ropes course and everything. You think maybe somebody might be using the ropes course and or climbing area.
Before we even investigate that, can we
Mhm.
go to where like is there like a retail section where we can grab
I'd say since you're next to the freight elevator, you probably are near where the retail area would be.
Mm.
And it does look like it's like more of like a rental area. So like you see that there's like harnesses on the walls and like a couple of like climbing shoes and stuff like that that's around.
Can I like real quietly get us over there? And I would like to procure straight up climbing equipment, pythons.
Well, there's not gonna be like
It's not
so
like
it's not
that.
like no, so because it's not like
It's, like,
real world
indoor?
climbing.
Ah,
Yeah, this is an
goddammit.
indoor climbing area, so it's like there's harnesses, right? And you might be able to find some like spare rope for the people who want to free climb and stuff like that. But really, most of these people come in using bags of chalk and climbing shoes, right? It's
They don't have those,
like
the harness that you wear that if you climb too high and you fall.
so those are the harnesses that I'm referring to, but most of
Oh.
those ropes are like attached to a pulley at the top of any individual rig, and they hook you in when you go to climb that rig, sort of vibe.
We gotta find a screwdriver, and then we can get those.
I mean, you guys definitely have a screwdriver somewhere on you. Of the three of you, someone has a screwdriver. You guys have done
Probably
shit
DJ.
like this before. Yeah.
I have a screwdriver.
Yeah.
May I have 2 bags of chalk, rope, and like
Again, rope you're going to need to go to an obstacle and pull it off of.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Can I take the chalk?
You can take the chalk. You got 2 bags of chalk.
Taking
Pocket
the
sand.
fucking chalk. That's exactly right.
You ever gotten chalk in your eyes? That shit's powdery as fuck.
I was gonna say, have you ever
hard to
seen
get
chalk?
out.
I mean, you know when they clap their hands, it's like.
You're gonna
Okay.
bitch slap somebody with
I have
chalk covered
chalk.
hands later, and it's gonna go crazy.
It really is. Okay, that's probably all I wanted from this then.
DJ's got a hand up.
Could I send Dracloak to get rope from a course, from an obstacle, from a setup?
You would need to roll me an agile or a speed roll for Dracloak, but you could try it.
They got pretty good speed.
It's pretty good. You just got to beat a 9.
She's pretty speedy.
Yeah.
Just kidding. She's passed out. She's not gonna.
Oh, she knocked out. Oh,
she's knocked out.
Shit.
I forgot about that.
Oh no!
Oh, you guys have revives. You could revive her real quick.
I don't know that it's worth it right now.
Okay. Okay. Do you remember when she passed out?
Yeah, she passed out during the fight with, like, the big fight that we were all in.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's not been near enough time for her to naturally wake up.
No.
Okay. That means that she won't naturally wake up until, let's see, 24, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, wait, no. 3, 2, 1, 0, 9, 8. She won't wake up till 4 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Okay.
If you let her naturally wake up.
Would Aleppo have an easy time zipping up to the top of one of the rock climbing courses?
Yeah, but same thing. If you're gonna have to make me.
That's fine. Aleppo can
okay.
do it.
Okay, make me an agility or a speed roll.
Aleppo
with
is
Aleppo,
speedy,
please.
speedy.
Aleppo's speedy?
Aleppo is actually speedy.
Physically, just not conversationally.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, 12. What the fuck?
12. I said you needed to beat a 9. Yeah, okay. There you go. With a few moments spent over there, you could send up Aleppo and DJ's Screwdriver. You could and Jimmy the Rig and Coryne, you're given some rope.
Sick.
Yes.
You Aleppo.
That's very good. We're gonna start like Jinx Yomi coking this.
Having what we have now, could we go back into the elevator and have Fender and Aleppo like get up higher of their maybe Anchor might help, but like set up an anchor spot that then Coryne can use the.
Yeah, it would take
easier?
several rolls, and it wouldn't be the subtlest thing. So we'd also have to be making some like stealth rolls and stuff like that. But we could definitely do that.
Okay,
that would be the thing that I would caution is what floor you choose to let them set up on, because it's going to let you auto climb to whatever floor that you set it up on and lower. Yeah. But if you go too high, you risk like getting to where the elevator's in the shaft or triggering somebody on the top floor, sort of thing, and then being far away from you if a battle starts. That sort of vibe.
Looking out into the shaft right now, can we see the bottom of the elevator, or is the elevator confirmed below us now?
Let's see here. You are on floor number 15 right now. And by the way, as this is happening, you guys hear whoa, like a slight like murmur of cheers happen in that area that you're not in. But
good, they're having a good time.
On floor 15, you can see that above you, 4 floors above you, on floor 19 is where the elevator currently is at.
Cool.
Which is the top floor of the hotel.
19's the top floor?
Top floor of the hotel.
Oh, the hotel. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because there's the rooftop cafes above the hotel.
Mm-hmm. So, we could try to cut the wire here, and then in the distraction, climb the elevator shaft at that point, because it will be power's out, so we're not going to run the risk of the elevator coming back down, but everyone's going to be distracted with that while we climb and get into the hotel at least. Or we can honestly get to the elevator itself, and then I don't know, probably just the hotel, because if someone self-powers the elevator, then that'll still get us pretty good.
Yeah.
Did we decide what floor he's cutting out on? Is that what we're doing now?
We haven't decided what floor.
Yeah, you haven't decided
Okay.
a specific floor yet, just that when you do it, you could go up the elevator shaft while that's happening, because everybody will be trying to figure out where the wires cut and not necessarily looking at the elevator shaft.
I really do think that should be our last thing that we do before we leave. Like the last thing we're doing before we bamf out. Just I worry that with the power going out, they're gonna know something's wrong.
My curiosity comes from if we cut that and they don't freak out.
It's interesting.
Because we cut it,
So
and we see how
cutting
they
it and
react.
sticking around to see what happens is your vibe.
Because then if we know, like, it's bad, then yeah, we beefed it, dip. But, like, if we cut it, then go and don't wait for a response from them,
Oh, then we don't
We
know at
won't.
all.
know how much that hurt or helped them necessarily.
Okay.
Not that it would help them, but and we also have the tablet thing that we can use to ping someone for
Sure.
something as another type of distraction.
Regardless, I would recommend if we're gonna cut the wires to cut it on like the second half of this floor where things can't necessarily access easily.
Okay, so you,
Ooh.
Bender, and actually no, probably you, Anchor, and Richter could take care of that. Anchor will just help you have to not climb that. And then
Yeah, you'll have to make
just-
no climb checks while you're with.
Shoot.
While
I
you're
can
with-
harness
that.
into anchor.
Yeah. Could we temporarily swap Pokeballs so that you have those, or could you just hold those Pokeballs if you need to return them in a tight spot or something? How does that work?
Mechanically, yeah, I'd
Professor.
totally let you guys hold on to
Okay.
each other's Pokeballs. Like you guys, like your Pokemon trust each of you in the party right now.
I figured.
Or as
just to-
long as DJ's not telling one of your Pokemon to attack you, they'll probably listen to almost anything DJ says.
They're gonna go. What?
What is that? What
Wait
is
a
happening?
minute.
In that?
I don't know.
Who are you? I'll give you Cayenne and Drakloak.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's
Because
happening.
Cayenne, at least you have that's a replacement for Richter in the meantime.
Kenna, I've seen you've had a 4-up. What's up?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on over in the climb zone. You piqued my interest, and I just want to see if I can sneak over there and see. Is there like somebody practice battling? Like, are they doing acrobatics up there? Who's over there? Anybody we know?
Okay, interesting.
Quick.
I'm going to assume that you're doing this real quick just while DJ's getting set up, but before the actual cutting of wires happens.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The two of you, like, this is Corinne's not sneaking away without being seen by you guys, so this is this thing of, like, you see where Corinne's headed. Corinne, give me a stealth check, please.
16.
16. Okay, with a 16, you sort of, like, you know, weave your way through some of the ropes course areas, trying to keep, like, underneath, like, where, like, a rope bridge would go over, trying to stay, like, more in the shadows, because, like, there are a couple of windows near the top of this floor that let some of the light in, but it's one of the darker floors, because at floor level, there are no windows. It's really, like, that light, and then the cast-off light from the sort of, like, lanterns and everything they've set up in that area. And as you get closer, you see that there have been, like, camping lanterns raided from one of the lower floors, set up all over one of the ropes courses so that you can see one of the wall climbs, one of the difficult wall climbs that are there listed. And you can see that there are a bunch of off-duty grunts, probably 15 of them, that, like, some of them have, like, pulled off their armor and are, like, in t-shirts, and they're like in their socks, like, climbing up. And the cheer is, like, one of them will, like, reach the top, hit the little, like, ding thing, and then it'll drop down, and when they landed, everybody goes, yeah! And then, like, some of them found some beer somewhere on the fucking in the building, and they have a couple of beers. Like, these guys are off duty, chilling, sort of having fun.
It's their Top Gun moment on the beach.
This is their Top Gun beach moment. This is a volleyball court on the beach. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
You said there's like 15 of them?
Yeah, there's like 15 of them.
Cooper,
Would it be
go.
No.
Kubri, consume.
How far is the door to the stairwell from me?
It would be, it's not far, maybe 20, 30 feet, but it's right on the other side of them.
God damn it.
You and like, there is not like a stealthing opportunity here. This is the lit up area. You would have to walk through, which you could do. You've got a pad.
You're
You've
in
got a
costume.
uniform.
No, I'm not doing that. What I wanted to do is I wanted to like somehow fuck up the
Beat them in the
door so that they
competition?
couldn't.
Oh.
No, that I did want to do that, and that was an impulse, and I was like, don't do it.
Yeah, you've got one way you could fuck up the door without making it across this room.
How would I do that?
Throw
Well,
a
you've got
Pokeball
one
at it.
thing that can be. There's that. You've got one team member who is basically invisible to whoever it wants to be invisible to, and if you're an eye line, can probably affect those things. Same way you stole your pad.
Murder.
Yeah, but how would I lock the? I don't know how I would fuck up the door enough for them not to be able to get through it.
Looking over, it's like a set of like glass double doors that are the push bar that are currently propped open. Can you please rank me a? Can you? You know what? You can either do spot hidden
I knew
or
you.
technology Technology.
Technology. Thank you. Oh, okay. Damn. That was 25.
25. Your eyes would
For a
clock that
door.
like many stores and malls, there is the double metal grate shutter that can come down from above those doors. All you'd have to do is release it. It would make a big noise. They would know they're trapped pretty quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna stand where I'm standing, and if we're cutting the wire
Mm-hmm.
in this room,
Yes.
I imagine we're gonna cut the wire and then bolt up the elevator.
Yeah, the goal was, and Seth has already been setting up for some of your Pokemon to take some of the ropes up and start setting up like an auto climb system so that you guys can just go up and down the shaft as you need to.
Okay. Then I am going to situate myself and maneuver Kubri over to when the power gets cut off. If anybody starts moving towards the exit, I'm going to
Interesting.
close
Okay.
the door
Slam the
in
grate
an
down.
attempt to trap them in.
Okay, Seth. The only things that because DJ doesn't need to make any rolls for anything that she's doing because you provided anchor for the climbing and everything. How did you want to set up this auto climb system? Because you got a pretty good eye for it. You've been outdoors. You know knots. You know all these things. What Pokemon are you sending to do it, and what floor are you setting it up on? Because I'll say at that floor and below, you guys can free climb with no checks up and down once this is set up.
Let me see. I'm just thinking really quick. Kenna, can you confidently beat a 12?
In climbing?
No.
No,
For
with
using
fortitude.
Kubri.
It's actually going to beat an 11 because Kubri's rage is lower than it was.
Oh.
I mean it's
You need a
it's six.
six.
It's
Oh, we're-
6 or above.
Yeah.
We
got-
say
I
that
50-50
that Pichu has a dent
That
in its
that
chest.
Pichu is now in this.
So-
That Pichu is now. I thought you guys had that off the table. It is a variable again. It is.
I know.
It is.
Um,
That affected things in the
We're
plot.
almost at the top of this climbing rope, and he's like, Pichu.
And you guys see it like the sparks start to burn through bits of the rope.
Oh my
Pichu.
I'm sorry.
Let's aim for the 18th.
Okay.
So
Because
just below
basically,
where the elevator is.
however much higher than you guys go is what sets the difficulty. So 18 is maximum difficulty right now. Because 19 is where the elevator's at. So you can't hit 19 or above.
Yeah, well, I was hoping that if we're there, we can just get to the elevator potentially, but because we'd have to go up 3 stories of the hotel anyway. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. 18. Heard.
Is it possible with the rope? Because I don't know if the elevator started going, would this just destroy the entirety of that?
If you set it up right, you can be alongside the pulleys and ropes that help hold up the elevator, and there's plenty of room in the shaft. It's not like the elevator takes up the whole thing. You couldn't climb past or into the elevator as a human, but there's
if it
plenty
was
of
moving,
area.
we could like get to the
Uh,
side, or would we need to get out of the shaft?
you would need to get out of the shaft, but you would have some time to do that. It's that
Cool,
thing where
okay.
elevators don't just, unless you're on the 17th floor at the exact moment it goes, it's not an instant death sort of vibe.
Yeah. We said the
Terrifying.
elevator's on the 19th, right?
Yeah.
All right, 19th, 18th floor. when it goes. I apologize.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Then yeah, we'll have that set up. Because if we notice it coming,
The other
once
thing
we
I'll
cut
say
the
is
thing-
because they power the elevator, you'll hear it turn on. Like you will have
Exactly.
warning.
So we'll know. But
Mm.
I basically want to give us as much of an advantage as
Okay.
possible to get high up.
What Pokemon are going to be doing it? Remember that each Pokemon that you send will have to contribute to the overall group stealth roll that they're all going to be doing together, and add to the difficulty of that.
Fender is
Fender.
good at floating and can tie knots.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have Axel go as well to help tie.
Okay. Okay. All right. Can you please roll me speed rolls for both of them?
51. No, sorry,
Okay,
55. No, just 50.
50. Okay.
Just 50.
50. All right.
Just reading
And
the number I
then,
was looking at.
okay, that's the stealth part. Can you please then roll me special attack rolls for both of them and add those together?
Damn.
I exploded on the speed roll for Fender, which is the same.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Send a monkey and a floating rat to make a rope ladder. This is crazy.
love it.
What a game we play, guys. What a game. What a world. A monkey and a floating rat.
48.
Okay. Sick. Even on maximal difficulty, not a problem
There
for
it goes.
Matt's team.
All
I exploded
right.
a lot on the D8.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's like some of the best roll. Oh my god.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So, with that, with like a little bit of a moment's preparation, Kenna, can you please roll me a fortitude check? This is the final bit of the plan.
Oh,
that I need
shit.
to know
Okay,
about.
okay. Hang on. I
You
gotta
just
pick a
gotta
dice.
beat an 11 with your fortitude. You just gotta beat an 11 with your fortitude.
I rolled I rolled a 9 plus 5.
Okay. So, in this moment, the three of you have moved to your positions. DJ, you've been grabbed around the back of because you've got the harness on. You said
I do have the harness.
So at this point, there's like two tentacles around the back, like waist part of the harness. That's
Is
sort
this
of like
my Mission
holding you
Impossible
up.
moment?
You're
Baby from
in the
the
moment.
Hangover.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I don't
in
want to be
your
the.
hand-
I want to be Mission Impossible, Matt. I don't want to be the baby from The Hangover.
The way that image just slipped.
No!
Goo goo gaga. No.
No, I be dead. I don't want to be the baby. No.
And the worst part is like you're like the baby from The Hangover, and you're also holding
No!
the baby from The Hangover in the form of you've got gloves on and Richter in your hands. And he's going, yeah, bye, as you're holding him. And you're being
Don't
lifted
chew it
up
yet.
to this
Don't
light
chew
planet.
it yet. Don't chew it yet.
Don't
Because
chew it yet.
we're
Don't chew it
going
yet.
past the cables, so I'm sure he's salivating looking at
Yeah.
them.
Well, you got to open the panel still. That's why you have to go.
the
with it.
cable the entire.
This is the most Stitch-like creature we could get in this universe, I
Oh my
think.
God, he's
It's
just
gonna
gonna
be like
eat
how
everything.
What did Rumi do with that one roll?
Oh,
thing? Just eats the entire.
Oh
type
my
of-
god.
You get up there. But we've got DJ like holding aloft Richter up as you look to the skies. That's what you see. And then down below you've got Seth standing at the elevator shaft with the two Pokemon holding a rope, like ready to climb up, as though he's really holding it for you guys to climb up. Where he's going to be with Anchor when Anchor comes down. That's really what's going to happen. Coryne, you were standing off to the side holding a pulsating, evil, malicious rock that is about to fuck these guys this whole day. Who's gonna say go on the plan?
I think I'm the catalyst for it, no?
Yeah,
Cut it.
your action will be
Yeah.
our. I'm waiting. I don't do anything. So
You need
Okay.
to cut it.
DJ, are you
That'll
ready
be
to?
me.
You pop open the panel, and it swings open. You see there's this like massive black wire that we talked about before that you can feel this sort of like coming off of it, like it's being pushed with too much energy sort of vibe. And it's there, and Richter is salivating. He's ready to go.
He'll be okay with the electricity, right?
He's a ground type Pokemon.
Immune.
Okay,
will
just
you be
making
okay
sure.
holding him?
I'm
Maybe
just
not.
making sure. I have the rubber gloves on, so I should be okay.
Mhm. He is
So,
always grounded.
yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna say, all right, man, about 4 or 5 feet. Eat as much of the cable as I am tall.
Yeah, bye. You definitely 100% absolutely understood what you were saying.
Eat as much tall.
Yep. That's right. That's what he heard. No, Matt,
right.
really, he
Get
knows
ready
his
to return
Pokemon.
him when you want
Yeah.
what you want done.
All right, so I am gonna I'm gonna just place him where he needs to be and then grab his Pokeball.
He's like a Pac-Man. He's gonna be like.
As soon as he gets.
Oh no!
Oh my god, Pippa, please.
Okay.
Grab his fin and you kind of
go. You pop open the panel, the wire's there, and you his mouth opens so wide to wrap around the wire, and you give him the little like tap on the shoulder of like, all right, go for it. Not only does he wrench with his whole neck the metal wire from the wall, snapping multiple screws that were holding it into place over the little clamps that had them together, and just ripping and tearing, you hear crunk as something way above you in the wall breaks. As you feel him suddenly go slack as the whole wire starts to fall through the wall by like probably like 15-20 feet of it, and you just see him like he's got spaghetti just just eating the whole wire. Just come on.
That's
Matt, I rolled a 20 for him.
That's incredible.
That's amore.
It's spaghetti. At that exact moment, Seth, you are by the elevator and you are on floor 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors below you. There's a distant little golden sliver of light as there are 2 elevator doors that have been opened. You just hear, wait, what the fuck? Oh, what? As very distantly you hear Circuit losing her goddamn fucking mind 5 floors below you.
Oh.
And that
Losing
moment
as though
Spot I didn't want her on the roof.
Or
Coryne, as that happens, that was your trigger. So you get Kubri to do the thing of closing the door?
Yeah, Kubri like shadow sneaks across, and then you just see a ghostly ethereal hand like come up and take both the panels and just go
Yeah, and like the metal bounces a little bit before it latches into place. And at that moment you see 15 grunts like eyes like whip over to the door and go, wait, what? And they like all start running over to the gate. As that's happening, you don't really have time to admire your work as you need to turn the fuck around and start climbing.
Go into the elevator.
DJ, you are being dragged down the wall by Anchor as there's also about 15 feet of wire behind Richter as he's still continuing to spaghetti his whole wire.
I think I'm gonna return Richter.
Okay, you return him and the whole wire goes with him. It's crazy. It's all gone. It's not an issue anymore. Richter gets returned. You make it to the bottom, Seth.
Richter's now a tri-type with electricity too.
Electricity as well. At that point, Seth, Anchor will grab onto you, and DJ's climbing will be taken over by Coryne. Coryne, you are allowed to auto climb. How high are you guys going? Are you guys going all the way up as high as you can?
I don't see why not.
Okay, you guys start to climb up the elevator shaft, and as that's happening, DJ, you would notice this the most because you're currently like hanging on to Coryne as she's using the rope to climb up. God, she's muscular. She's going up.
DJ's getting gay panic. She's like.
See, what's funny is that's not what I meant to say when I said you would notice this. I just went on a detour of she's muscular. The thing that you would notice
the biceps bigger than your head.
The biceps, yeah. Just honestly, I think right now would really be the lats is what you're noticing. But you would notice that on Corinne's belt, the pad, the little computer pad is going like it's like vibrating so hard. You can pop it out of its little thing and like see if you can glance at what it says while you're climbing.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you're looking at it and you are seeing an emergency call being put out to all grunts. You see now that little bits of light have lit up on every floor where they are being told to inspect panels on these floors and find the point of failure. You are seeing now that everyone in this building is being mobilized at the cutting of that wire.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of, as you are climbing, you hear of something powering on.
Elevator.
What floor are we at when that happens?
I'm about to roll an athletics check to see what happens because Coryne is really the one setting the pace at the moment because she's the only one who's actively climbing. So please give me an athletics roll with an advantage from the rope kit, please.
Oh, shit. Okay, hang on.
You're rolling 3 dice right now because you got base die, triathlete physicality, and an advantage. She exploded on something big.
We're shutting
probably the D12.
We're shutting up. That's so funny.
We're already quiet.
Oh my God.
She's doing math.
Yep.
We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing.
She's doing it. She's
doing it.
adding. Oh my god. She's doing so much math right now.
42!
42. By the time the elevator even finishes,
You're so big, so
powering up,
strong!
you guys are pushing out of the 18th floor. You guys made it all the way up, baby.
I think
all the way up.
Corinne hears that and like adrenaline panics and just like is like climbing the fastest she's ever climbed.
Yeah. You guys do the thing where the doors pop open and you roll out right as the elevator goes past you guys.
Oh my god. Corinne.
Are you okay? Everybody's okay?
I'm fine. We're good. You're a beast. Holy shit.
We gotta get right back in there.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
There's no one's in the elevator shaft up the top because the elevator's going down. We need to keep going up.
Okay, hang on. We look around.
Grab all the rope.
As you start to look around and Seth is getting you ready, you hear multiple doors in the hallway. You find you're in a hotel hallway with like multiple rooms, and you feel you hear multiple doors of people opening the doors, probably heading down to where there's some sort of emergency call being made. I need a stealth roll from all three of you to see.
Oh my
how,
god.
like, quickly and quietly you can get back into the
I
elevator
think we're
shaft
out
now
of our
that
good rolling dice mojo.
yeah.
I don't know. I just rolled pretty good.
I did.
all
I
three of
just
you are
rolled
doing a
pretty
group one,
good.
so I hope you cover for anyone who rolls poorly.
I did.
Ew.
Yeah. Ooh.
I didn't roll as good as last time, though.
Ooh.
Let's see.
This is so scary. This is so high octane.
I did not
Oh
do
my
a good job.
goodness.
Well, in
Did I
my
use
opinion, I didn't
bluff?
do a good job.
In the fortitude instead of stealth?
Well, so
Or
bluff
would
would
you rather
be
just do
if
stealth?
you're not being urgent about it and you're looking like this is what you guys are supposed to be doing. So, because like the stealth is like not being noticed, bluff is like we're supposed to be here sort of vibe.
It's like not being noticed by being in
Yeah,
the
by
environment, but-
being noticed, like blending in and doing all those things, which you can do, but the stealth is more like the urgent, we don't even want to be seen getting into the elevator shaft sort of vibe.
Okay.
So which one did you pick?
Stealth, I didn't think I had an option.
Okay. Okay.
9 plus
9, okay.
4, 13.
13, that's pretty good. Okay, and then DJ, what'd you roll?
17.
Oh, together that's 30. Corinne, what'd you roll?
9.
Okay, 39 is going to be enough. So, as you guys back into the elevator, Corinne, you're able to the doors behind you before you see any of the grunts that were leaving their hotel rooms notice you at that point. As you are back in the room,
Oh my
you
god.
are currently on the 18th floor. You can see your ropes still tied to the side of the elevator shaft. They were not destroyed by the elevator, so those would be readily used for you if you need to go down at some point from floor 18.
Oh my god.
However, if you want to get up to 19 or 20, it's going to be another climb. Where are you headed? Are you headed for the rooftop cafe, which is not actually the rooftop, it's like the top story? Or are you headed for the lookout, which is actually on the top of the building?
Follow-up question / in this mix of climbing, we can swap our Pokeballs and stuff back with DJ and I. What's the casting time for the teleport if we need to exfiltrate instantly?
I believe teleport, the only time, and I can double check this for you,
It's
but
just
the only
the
type
move,
that we've
right?
attributed, the only time we've actually attributed to it was the group battle thing can't be used, or the group teleport can't be used in battle. You have to flee first,
Got it.
is the only
Okay,
thing that
cool.
we've talked about.
Whereas
So
we
if
just don't
we get to
battle.
the point where we're rolling speed die, then it'll be until you're out of battle, you can't do it. But other than that, the only time is the amount of time it takes to designate a location, which is 1 minute.
Got it. Okay. Do we go floor by floor, or because we'd have to get to 19 then to 20? I don't know if it's worth being risky at this point to skip one more because we don't have the security of the rope.
We could probably play it safe. Let's go up
Yeah,
to
that's fine.
Let's go up to
'Cause
19
they're probably
and see
all
what we
going
can see.
down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, Corinne, give me
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, yep.
When I looked at the tablet, is
Yes.
19 one of the floors that lit up as
Every
people
floor
need-
lit up.
Every floor.
Oh,
lit up 'cause the
every
cable's
floor.
gone.
Okay, I understand.
I apologize. Every floor between Lepa and the top floor lit up. I apologize.
Understood. Okay.
Every floor with which the wire could possibly be on.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said floors started like general,
Mhm,
not all.
No,
Okay.
I got you. I got where your brain went. That makes total sense.
Maybe we should
Okay.
just jump up to 20 then? Because there can't be that many. I mean, people will be guarding it on the roof, but there can't be that many people if the wire disappeared from up there, right?
Yeah, if they open the panel and it's like not here, and if there are already people on 19, they open the panel and they're like not here, it's not here. They'll probably keep making their way down.
Okay. If you, I trust your rolling ability more than I trust
Okay,
mine.
Coryne.
I'm not rolling.
Slightly higher difficulty. Make me that athletics roll. It's only you and DJ falling to your deaths.
I'm really
I
scared.
played
Stop.
safe. So
Yeah.
Can I
Actually, I will
also...
say the elevator. It will break your fall first. You probably won't die. You'll just hit the elevator.
Can I prep Aleppo to be ready to catch us?
To catch you, yes. Aleppo cannot carry both of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're probably still going to take some damage. You just won't die.
Die. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm nervous. All right. We'll do these two.
You should be. This is a difficult roll with high stakes. Nervousness is good.
Is the difficulty over... Is it over, like, 20?
I don't know. I do know it's right here. But I'm going to let you roll first before I tell
Okay.
you.
I'm just so scared. Okay.
You can do it.
Oh, I did not roll that. Hang on. There we go. 31.
Oh, you fucking clear it, dog.
Okay.
You fucking destroy it. It's not even close, dog.
was the
Oh
difficulty?
my god.
your reaction
It was
to
high
that roll
teens.
is like when I roll a 7 and I needed like a 15, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I decimated it.
I just
That's
get
crazy.
scared. I get scared.
Yeah, you free climb that shit
Oh, man.
instantly. Yeah, you would have
Triple
torn
amount
apart
of
the
everything.
climbing gym that they were just using. You would have absolutely wrecked it. You're fucking just like bulging muscles as you get up to the 20th floor. I'm assuming you guys are not doing the thing that you've done on other floors where you just like go in, you're doing the peak thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't need to be nosy. It's a hotel.
Okay. Well, so this floor that you're going up to 20 is the outdoor one. Is the lookout one.
Yeah.
The cafe.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to, right?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
yeah, the cafe.
Pass
Yeah.
19, which is still hotel.
Yeah,
which we
19 is
don't
still hotel.
need
So
to
I was
see.
talking about, sorry, Matt, I see where the confusion was. I was talking about when you get to that floor, peeking through the doors, not on the way.
Understood.
Yeah.
Now, 'cause
Okay,
that's-
so
there's nowhere else to go.
you get up to 20. Now I want to clarify: are you going to 20 or as high as you can go, which is rooftop?
I mean, the elevator shaft only goes up to 20, right? It's not like the elevator shaft
yeah,
is
you
going to
said it
take us
only goes up
onto
to
the
20.
roof itself.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that is
Fine.
correct in terms of the actual elevator. If you want to roll a tech check for me, you absolutely may.
Is there
You want me to roll it?
hatch?
what do we? Yeah.
Yeah, DJ, you're not distracted.
Yeah,
You can roll it.
DJ, you roll it.
Yeah, DJ, you got it. Though Seth already
I
said
figured-
it. I just want to see if you see it.
I figure this could be like DJ tap you on the shoulder as we go.
Yeah.
19.
Did you also roll a 31? Oh.
19.
No.
Okay.
I rolled
So,
an 11 on
DJ.
my D12.
As you guys get up to 20 and Coryne starts getting ready to open the door for 20 to like look in, you look up and realize that there is a maintenance space above the elevator shaft, and you see there's a door that says roof access on it above the elevator shaft. Because that's how maintenance deals with the elevator from the top.
Coryne, look, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
point up at it. What? You think you can make that?
Yeah. Starts climbing up and
Yeah, I can do
Yeah.
that. No worries. Just
With what you rolled, I'm going to let you have it. I'm not going
Great.
to make you roll again.
Seth, you hanging in there?
What? Yeah. What?
Seth is having the most comfortable ride of his life, though.
I know.
on anchor.
There's
Yeah.
a panel over there. We should
Yeah.
move you on over.
Yeah.
All right.
And to clarify,
Away.
this is a like full like doorway sort of vibe.
Oh, sick.
And as you get up to it, it's like a door that like is like half set in like a half floor.
Mm.
And you see the roof is slanted above you, so it's like that thing of you get to the roof and then there's just like the little extruding door that goes down into the maintenance space sort of vibe.
Oh, I see.
But that door clicks open, no lock. First thing, you have to struggle to hold the door mostly closed
Oh.
as
Win.
wind just starts fucking buffeting this
Oh
thing.
my god.
And you realize that you've become accustomed to the sound, but now that it's really in front of you, you can really hear it, is the volume of the wind outside has been steadily raising the entire time you've been going up.
Jesus.
Like cushioned in the elevator shaft, it's not as bad, but once you open that door, it is like near deafening. Are you guys going to Scooby-Doo it and sort of like stack to look out?
I don't see why
Yes. Absolutely.
So
Anchors on the top?
The three of you. Yeah, anchors on the top, definitely. Because he's actually holding you from above. It's sort of like a reverse
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo situation.
My arms aren't doing anything. They're just all slack. It looks like I have a brain-eating
Yeah.
monster just carrying me. Like,
Yeah.
Anchor's your helmet.
Cool.
That's crazy.
Anchor's the claw.
As you look out onto the roof, you see that the description previously given to you of like 30 to 40 guys, not accurate. You see that there are maybe 5 to 10 people up here, and none of them are wearing grunt uniforms.
They lie?
As the grunts have all disappeared due to a distraction in the building.
These are all
but
leaders.
you currently see that there is a couple of people you recognize
Ah,
standing
shit.
on the roof in front of you. You see that
The
of
fuck is
all the
Perry?
people in here, several of them are wearing like researcher outfits with like parkas on top of them. So you can see like uniform, science jacket, parka is sort of the vibe that's going on. Because you have to wear the
These
scientist
nerds are
jacket. How would they
layered.
know that you're a scientist?
Right.
But you look out and you see that there's several of them, and they're working along 2 machines. And I'll describe the machines in a second because I don't think that's what catches your eyes immediately. But the more important thing is around one of the machines, there are 2. Actually, no. I'll describe the one that you would more immediately recognize first. I'll get back to the 2 women by the machines. Instead, we're actually going to look away from the machines towards the edge of the rooftop. You see standing with the full like weight of the wind coming updraft in front of her, sort of like long emerald but beaten to almost near brown color bottle coat, jacket flaring in the wind, green blue hair sort of flapping. You recognize the silhouette of Perry, who seems to be looking
Fucking
off
knew it.
into the storm at the moment. The other 2 women that you recognize are both red-haired. One looks maybe like 15-ish years older than the other, with like short cropped hair that's currently like flapping in the wind, a much more severe face, sort of like what's the is it crow's feet is
Yep.
the eyes?
Yes.
Yeah, like crow's feet, but like well cared for, so it's like it's really taken
Mhm.
a while to get crow's feet. Yes, DJ, would you like to raise your hand and ask me if you know who that is?
Yes.
Do you
Is
know
this-
who that is?
Is that Adeline Voss?
So that is not Adeline Voss.
Adeline
However,
Voss's
the
mom.
younger woman
Is
with
Adeline
the red hair
Voss.
standing next to her is absolutely Miss Adeline Voss.
God.
Is the
Fucking
older
hell.
one Ariadne?
Yes, it is.
Oh, baby!
Fucking nailed it. And looking at the 2 of them, oh my God, their family resemblance could not be clearer. So that is now 3 members of this family that you have now stated and seen. However, you see that they are both hunched over what looks like this, like, as they are standing hunched over this machine, I would say that's probably the machine you guys see first. It looks like some form of like almost massive centrifuge, but instead of like liquid canisters, you see that there are racks with these like crystal clear orbs that are all placed alongside of them. Probably 3 racks each with 3 orbs in like 8 carriers. So like imagine one level of it is like 8 carriers around a cylinder, and each of those carriers has 3 orbs. So it's maybe a total of 8 times, 3 is 24 per, and then there's like 3 of them. So almost 100 orbs all like around this centrifuge looking machine that looks like it's meant to spin. And then next to them, where more of the scientists are, you can see that there is this like first of all, you can see that there is a inverter on the ground, very similar to what you saw downstairs, that leads to both of these machines. It looking like it has a battery on it, and it looks like that battery is slowly sinking down as it's currently not receiving an input. But the other machine is this machine that like looks like 4 solar panels almost that are like all on a rectangular box facing away from each other, and it looks like an array of some kind is really what it looks like.
Could I take an educated guess as to whether this is the thing that will project the shields that they were talking about?
You and Coryne together can make me a technology roll,
Okay.
and you'll need to add them together to be able to come close to the proper sort of vibe of either one of these.
16.
16. 18. Okay, so 34. With a 34 between the 2 of you, you are able to glean the functionality of the array, not of the one with the crystalline orbs. But the array itself, it is some sort of like, and again, we're going to use a lot of techno jargon that doesn't actually exist because Pokemon World, it's all fantasy.
Yeah.
You see that the panels, it seems to be a generator and projector of some sort of magnetic field that would disrupt other energy fields. It seems like it's very on point with what you guys were thinking previously, where this is probably going to be used as a protection of some kind against what you can only assume would be infinite collision.
Infinite collision.
Yeah.
Infinite collision?
I don't know. But as you are trying to... I don't know. I don't know. As you are trying to understand the functionality of this machine, and you're looking out, and you are sort of trying to figure out what's going on, you hear of something pretty big flying. For a second, you feel the fear of, did a winged mirage come early? Is there a legend about to land on this roof? And while it is not the case, the real answer seems almost as terrible. Whereas in that moment, you see a shadow appear in the fog next to you. And this is right across the way, opposite where Perry is. On the empty section of roof, you hear that flapping. And then you realize it's in tandem. You hear other wings. Creatures that can fly through the storm as 4 Pokemon, each larger than any version of their species that you have ever seen, land on the roof. In order of landing, you see a fully grown Garchomp. You see a fully grown Altaria, a Dragonite, and a Salamence. Boom, boom, boom. Land on the roof and begin to look around. And in that moment, you have a choice. Do you want to keep observing or risk being seen by one of these great dragons?
Can I take a picture of everything that we can see?
I will say you've had your phone out for this, yes.
Word.
We gotta go.
But my question still stands.
So it is documented?
You have documented it, yes.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need to be here.
The door closes, cutting off the wind and whatever massive experiment is happening outside. And with that, we'll end today's episode of Unbeatable. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye, everybody.
Dragons! Bro, that's gotta be Adeline's, right? That's gotta be Voss's. Isn't her whole team dragons?
Well,
Not her whole team,
Salamence.
but most of it.
Salamence is definitely Perry's.
Oh.
Or
There's more than one Salamence that exists.
There's a lot of
And
Salamence.
hers was not this big.
Damn.
hers, you have seen hers. Hers was not this big.
Hers is not this
For
big.
Gyarados maybe, but
Well,
not Salamence.
Abel
These
wasn't always
4
this big.
Pokemon- You know what? I'll throw this out before the episode fully cuts out. These 4 Pokemon look like they rival in size her Gyarados, Perry's Gyarados.
Yeah, that's
Never mind.
But with that is where we will leave you guys. Goodbye.
Thanks so much for watching. This episode of Unbeatable has been brought to you by the members of our Patreon. Specifically, thank you Sycophant Green for supporting us. Our patrons see our episodes early and get access to our Discord where we interact with our community and gather questions for our monthly Q&As. See you next time, and stay unbeatable.
I am unbeatable, I'll train until I meet my goal. If stakes are high, no, I won't fold, because I am unbeatable. Earning every badge, whatever it takes, I'm gonna be the best trainer, you just wait. And I know the road ahead looks like it won't be easy. I am unbeatable. Standing by my side, got my friends with me to explore a whole world of possibilities. But no matter what the challenge is, we can overcome it together. Because we are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold, because we are unbeatable. We are unbeatable. unbeatable. We'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold because we are unbeatable.